fantastic. Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Schallenberger, and as Dean of Students, thank you. As Dean Dean of Students, I have the wonderful privilege to work with the talented and accomplished students of Columbia College and Columbia Engineering. We are here today to celebrate the class of 2016 into the Columbia College. Vice President Dirks, Dean Valentini, Dean Goldfarb, and the Columbia College Alumni Association President Kira Berry, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Columbia University's 2012 Convocation ceremony. We are joined today by Columbia's distinguished faculty, staff, and administrators, current student leaders, and members of our alumni network. Their support is a hallmark of the Columbia experience, an experience defined not only by the learning that takes place in the classroom, laboratories, residence halls, and playing fields, but also by the thousands of men and women around the world who have called Columbia home for a short while. Class of 2016, this is a special day for you because it marks your induction into the Columbia family. You will soon see that it is a close-knit one, where ideas are exchanged, often in lively debate. Traditions are passed on from generation to generation. Intellectual and co-curricular inquiry is encouraged, and diversity of all kinds is celebrated and respected. The array of colorful flags that you see in front of you today represents the diverse background of our students. And though we are many in number, shared traditions, uniquely Columbia experiences, and common principles connect us all. This vibrant and exciting community is one to which you now belong. So on behalf of the entire Columbia family, we welcome you. To acknowledge these outstanding student leaders, your crew chiefs, orientation leaders, co-op and Q leaders, resident advisors, and very enthusiastic. They will help acquaint you with one another, Columbia, and the city we call home. They have made an extraordinary commitment of time and energy to ensure this week ahead provides a good overview of Columbia and leaves you with great and lasting memories of your first days here. Please join me in thanking these very enthusiastic student leaders for their dedication. We have a lot to be proud of here at Columbia, but our student body, of which now, of course, you are part of, is at the very top of that list. The class of 2016 will make its own contribution to our campus community. With origins in 48 states and almost 60 countries, and interest in almost 90 different majors and concentrations, the class of 2016 brings a variety of ideas, cultures, perspectives, and talents from which all of us can learn. You also share similar interests and life experiences. Before coming here today, many of you engaged in community service, were involved in research, served as editors-in-chief of your newspapers, participated in team sports, or held office in student government. Among you are aspiring musicians, artists, athletes, entrepreneurs, and scholars. You will soon discover that you have another thing in common. excitement about the many opportunities that are ahead of you, and the eagerness to dive in and get started. In the coming days and weeks, you will get to know much more about your fellow Columbia students, many of whom will become lifelong friends. You will learn from them and they from you. Don't underestimate the importance of this aspect of your education. Yes, today marks the beginning of a new phase of your life, an exciting journey of discovery, learning, and growth. But we also know that you will experience some major changes and face some challenges. You are moving here, many of you far away from home, and at least for a short while, you are leaving familiar faces and routines. It won't always be easy, but the best things in life rarely are. Some of your greatest learning moments, no doubt, will come from the challenges you encounter both in and outside of the classroom. At times, you may feel overwhelmed or even stressed out, but rest assured we are all here to assist you every step of the way. Throughout the week of new student orientation, you will be introduced to many advisors, mentors, and staff members who are here to support you. These are important connections. As you transition into your new role here at Columbia, I encourage you to play an active role in these relationships. Reach out to your academic, financial aid, career, and community development advisors. Get to know your RA. Learn about the support services available on campus. And make good use of the systems that are in place to help you find your way. And should you ever need pointing in the right direction, to stop by any office in Student Affairs and we will guide you. And if I may just turn to the parents and the families for a brief moment, we recognize that this is a significant change for you too. It is my hope that you will leave here today confident in the network that we have in place to support your son or daughter and to support you. We look forward to working with you in partnership in supporting your son or daughter and to seeing you on campus for family weekend or casual visits, and to engage you through our Office of Family and Parent programs. You will soon realize, if you haven't already, that families are also an important part of our Columbia community. And lastly, students, above all else, enjoy your experience at Columbia, make it your own, get involved in campus life, work hard, make a difference in the community, challenge yourself, for this is a once-in-a-lifetime journey. As you settle comfortably into your role as a Columbia student, you will surely discover hidden talents, explore new passions, uncover academic interests, and create lifelong relationships. By all means, take advantage of everything this great university and city have to offer you. Again, welcome to Columbia. Columbia College class of 2014 and coordinator of the new student orientation program. Hailing from Jackson, Mississippi, Brianna is majoring in ethnicity and race studies with a specialization in comparative ethnic studies. She is an active member of Orisha, Columbia's Pan-African dance team, and a peer counselor for Columbia's Gay Health Advocacy program. Brianna has an infectious...
Thank you, Dean Schallenberger. To all the new students and to your families, welcome to Columbia University and the City of New York. It takes a lot to welcome each incoming class to the university. 5 orientation staff members, 13 committee members, 28 crew chiefs, 226 orientation leaders, as well as the president and innumerable deans, faculty members, and administrative staff.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Kira Tirana Berry, President of the Columbia College Alumni Association. Ms. Berry graduated from Columbia College in 1987 with a Bachelor's of Arts in Urban Studies. For more than a decade, Ms. Berry was engaged with public transportation policy and government relations with the New York City Mayor's Office, the New York Metropolitan Transportation Authority, and the New Jersey Department of Transportation. Today, in addition to raising 3 children, she runs 2 youth sports organizations, Hoboken Travel Soccer and New York City's Beat the Streets Wrestling Organization. Please join me in welcoming today's alumni speaker, Ms. Kira Berry.
Good afternoon, students, families, friends, Columbia faculty, President Bollinger, Vice President Dirks, Dean Valentini, Dean Goldfarb, and Dean Schollenberger. To the class of 2016, on behalf of the more than 46,000 Columbia College and 27,000 engineering alumni, I welcome you to the Columbia family. I'm excited to meet you, the newest members of our community. I'm eager to see the meaningful impact you will have over the next 4 years and beyond on our Columbia. It feels not long ago that I arrived by taxi at the Columbia campus to a long line at Carmen Residence Hall. Much has changed at Columbia in the last 29 years. In 1983, women had just entered the college. Personal computers were being introduced. We switched between typewriters and the original